Hello everybody, welcome back to RoundSquare. My name is Doidle, and today we're doing something just a little bit different. Now, as 2020 draws to a close, it's a good time to look back and reflect on the events of the past year. And I think it's a good thing to really do something that encapsulates the feeling of what 2020 brought to us and really bring us back there before it all comes to an end. So today we're playing Frostpunk. So hopefully you can all tell that's just a little bit of satire. Obviously the world has not been as bad as this, but it damn well felt like it at times. Now, this game has actually been recommended to me for several years now. It's finally appeared on Game Pass, so I figured I may as well give it a shot. I have played a tiny little part of it, but maybe only about 20 minutes or so I don't really know what I'm doing, but I've got to say I am thriving over the game feel of this. This has a real atmosphere to it, and I'm here for it. So, today, please, my dear friends, join me as we look back on 2020. Okay, so all joking aside, this game has always looked to be very interesting to me, but not interesting enough that I really wanted to go out of my way to play it when there were so many people doing it already. So I'd seen a lot of it, and you know when you're just kind of exposed to something a bit too much, you think, okay, I've had my quote-unquote fill, so I don't need to play it now. But, I figured now's a good opportunity. So we're a band of people who have fled London after a catastrophic weather event has basically frozen the planet, and we are desperate to not freeze to death, to put it in the simplest of terms. And this is our new home, it seems, a little crater with a furnace in the middle. Seems sustainable. Okay, so we need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we will freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. Okay, so the generator is essentially the heart, the lifeline of your entire colony. This is what keeps people alive. So for anybody who's ever played Banished or Planet Base or something similar like that, this is another one of those games where you essentially micromanage your population to the point of just saying, right, this is what needs doing, this amount of people are going to go do it, this also needs doing, this amount of people are going to go do it, and you have to kind of balance your resources and let them do their thing to try and survive. So, oh look, there's lots of happy little school children playing in the frost. Not being funny, I'm sure you've got hands, don't you? You could be put to work. So yes, our brave, intrepid adventurers are salvaging usable materials from the nearby areas. What we need to do, basically, first and foremost, we've got to get some coal to get the furnace on. Don't know how it got here, just want to put that out there, but somehow it is out here. So we're our lovely little troopers are gathering some coal to get it warmed up so we don't freeze to death. So yes, this is an interesting colony management game with a little twist of the, the apocalypse. I'm here for it. I think that's very cool. Now, as you can see, the furnace is the heart of the colony, and everything radiates out from it. I find that really interesting as a mechanic, because normally it's pretty fucking bog standard, isn't it? You've got your grid system or whatever, and you place buildings down, but everything connects to the furnace, because obviously that's your lifeline. That's something very interesting. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to preemptively also build a street, I think, leading out here. So this will just make it easier for our people to walk there, so they don't have to carve a path out through the snow. We have no homes as well, so we should probably set up some tents or something. But yes, not gonna lie, from what I've played so far, people are going to die. I'll say that for free. It's very sad, but it will happen. It will happen. Oh! Okay, what's this? The heating's off. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Not being funny, I can see fires from here. Fucking huddle round that, you bastards. So yes, this game The game's got a bit of a reputation. I'll say that, for being quite relentless. Certainly, I've not got beyond this first level. I'll say that much. Right, looks like people are settling down, so what we'll do... we'll put it on... just, here's a little treat for you. A little Christmas treat. The generator hums with reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. If the generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of your clock reserves. Okay, right, so we've got heat taken care of. Now we need to get some food. Oh, why is everyone sick? Ugh! Ugh! Good lord! Honestly. Okay, so we can get our people out hunting. I don't know where's a good place to put a hunting lodge, but, you know, what else? We may as well just put it next to the road, so that it's kind of out the way. And we'll also need a cookhouse. So they get raw food for us, and a cookhouse is what actually turns it into food. So we'll pop that there. I'm so worried about people dying. I've played enough of this game to know that as soon as people start dying, it's a snowball effect. Ugh, yuck. Yeah, as soon as some people start dying, then everyone starts dropping like flies. Everything just goes downhill, because suddenly you have less people to gather resources, and... oh, I tell you what, all round, it's just not a great time. Right, 5 AM, people are gonna start waking up. Welcome, welcome! You all survived? Fantastic. Love you all. Okay, so this is where it starts getting interesting. So we've built a hunter's hut. I've now got to sacrifice some people from other areas to work here to make sure we have a source of food coming in. Oh, hello, I didn't even see that. Critical shortage. The number of sick is rising. We don't have enough materials to build a medical post. Perhaps a short burst of effort. No, because tell you what, we're on our way. Right, what we're going to do, we're going to take 2 people from here. We're going to take 2 people from here. People working in the cookhouse. Going to build a medical post. So because it's so cold, people are beginning to get sick, which is not great. We're going to do something about it. Okay, we've built our medical tent. May as well get that maximised with people to help out. Ah, yes, so there's also different types of people as well. You've got workers and engineers are essentially the educated workers, as I understand it. So I can send some of them out too to help with this. Hello, what's this? No roof over our heads, sir. So this is also a game of sacrifices. Because you live in such harsh conditions, you really have to make compromises to what you can and cannot do. I don't know if you can actually make a utopia for people. I'll put it that way. And sometimes you're forced to make some rather difficult decisions, which might have repercussions later down the line. So yeah, we still have a significant amount of people who are homeless, but that's fine. In this one, say for example, I can choose between either making sure everyone has shelter and making sure that some people have shelter. I cannot realistically promise this, that everyone is going to have a roof over their heads, so we kind of take the middle ground, and yeah, I think that's a bit more achievable. Build another tent, build another tent. Oh wait, I need to get oh yes, I need to build a workshop as well, don't I? Yes, I forgot about that. Now, I'm concerned if I build this, base heating level 2, so this needs to be in the middle, basically. That's the long and short of it. I'll also put down another tent, like that. We are so gonna run out of food, I'm terrified. Okay, cool, so we've managed to fulfill our promise at least. So, discontent and hope. This sucks. No. So discontent is your overall happiness, basically, and because there's like not everyone has a home, it's not great, I'll say that much. Our hope is actually okay because we've been making temporary improvements, basically. So that's very good. Now, tech tree, tech tree, tech tree, tech tree, tech tree. So what would be a city building game without some form of technology tree? Right, so they need us to build a beacon so that we can begin to explore the area around the city. So we'll do that. They'll crack on with that in their own time. Just have to trust the process and hope that people don't die. I'm already beginning to get stressed. This isn't great. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with their main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team that we send out. Yeah, it's cool. Well, yeah, I'm sure. Don't sweat it, babe. It's gonna be great. Okay, so this is where we start getting into more questionable acts to ensure the survival of the colony. Okay, so we could look at instigating child labour, but what's interesting is that there seems to be two sides to most laws. So yes, we can put children to work, but we can put them to work in safer locations. So I think, yeah, so this means that they'll work in the cookhouses or the hothouses, which are essentially like greenhouses. Haven't got those yet. Or alternatively, we can also build child shelters where they'll be safer during the day. It won't cause any mischief, apparently. Which is obviously what the ideal scenario would be. But I'm not being funny. We are in a literally life or death situation. I think the children can make some soup. And it will give them skills for, you know, adulthood. It's almost like an apprenticeship. Except you don't get paid. Yuck. Good lord. Please don't die overnight. I have to say though, as interesting it is, like, having this whole colony being established around this furnace, this is so inefficient. So inefficient! Still, what can you do?
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Great. It's now twice as cold. It's very interesting to see how far we're going to get with this, because I really don't know if we're going to survive. One of our people became gravely ill. If you sign the radical treatment law, the gravely ill will be treated in medical posts, but may undergo risky amputations as a result. Okay, so this is where we start getting into some more difficult decisions to make. Oh boy. See, this is a difficult one, but we need to do what we can to try and keep people working, which I hate to say. Man, this game is depressing. Oh no, child's been injured! Well, the kid can have a day off. It's fine. I mean, not really much point if it's injured. If they're injured, I should say. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. The Tory mentality is already getting to me. Oh, it's warming up ever so slightly. By 10 degrees. I'll take it. Okay, we need to get that beacon so that we can send people outside. Oh, what now? A frightened patient. Oof. Okay, this is a tricky one. One of our people is facing death, but he's still refusing amputation. He keeps screaming that he doesn't want anyone to touch his leg, and he won't change his mind, even though gangrene will kill him in a matter of hours. So we have to make the decision to either cut off his leg and keep him as an amputee. Amputees, until I build... I think I have to get some kind of advanced research for prosthetics or something. Until that point, amputees are kind of a strain on resources. So I may just respect his wishes and let let him pass if he so wishes. But then it only says this person will probably die, but if he's willing to accept his fate, then that's all we can do at the end of the day. Right, we need to research that coal thumper. Oh, what now? The patient who refused amputation has just died of gangrene. We did our best to ease his pain, but he suffered terribly in the end. It was his choice! Why does that lower discontent? Oh no, discontent will raise. No, why does that... No! It was his choice, we had to respect that. Well, hope is only temporary, so we'll just say, oh, we've got to make sacrifices. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, what now? First death. One of our people has just died. We need to dispose of the body. Yes, this is very true. We need to build a cemetery or something. I'm not being funny, but looking at it realistically, is a cemetery really the best means of disposing of corpses in a permafrost? I mean, we could burn them. In fact, I think realistically that's what would happen. Cremations would become more popular, and it would be seen as like the person who passed is sort of giving back to the community. That when they take the long walk, shall we say, that they then become part of the life force of the encampment. But that's just me. If they want to fucking bury them, we'll do that. It's fine. So, we will need to build a cemetery. We could do that shortly, right? We'll build it next to the research center. Because then it's sort of like a, this is what we're fighting for sort of thing. Yes. Oh! Cutscene! Excellent, so now we can explore the surrounding area, which they have dubbed Frostland. Yes. What we need to do is... Oh yes, we need workers and wood to create teams to go out. I don't have any workers. What's this? Ready to search. People cheer as our giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work that they've done to make it happen. Volunteers have lined up, eager to go looking for our lost people in Frostland. The woman who came forward earlier is among them. We needed a win. Cool. Yes, we can now put the dead to rest. Hope rises. So, we need to have our discontent as low as possible, I guess? Or, I don't know. Oh, what's this? Double rations for children. No. If it gave me like a permanent buff where it's like, yes, children are less likely to get injured, then absolutely I would, because that's an investment worth making. But in this case, if it's not, then we really don't have the resources to spare for it. Oh my god. Am I becoming a Tory? No. The difference is we actually don't have the resources to spare. We're not fucking putting it into our own pockets. By pumping pressurized water into underground coal deposits, the coal thumper washes the precious resource to the surface, forming a pile of up to 560 coal per standard workday, enough for 2 gathering posts. So that's pretty cool. We'll put down this coal thumper, so yeah, because we need to get more resources. Being stuck in this little hole, we don't really have much. Shit! Running out of food! This is a problem. This is so stressful. This is so stressful. Okay. So it looks like this is the only place... Oh no, there is. We can go here, the Lost Expedition. Right, we need more people. Oh god. Okay, so they're gonna go explore the Lost Expedition, gonna get the remainder of our convoy back. Oh, we're fucked. This fucking sucks. This sucks. This fucking sucks. Oh! They've reached the Lost Expedition. Cool, so what are we gonna find? What are we going to find here? A happy reunion. We enter the camp, appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcomes us. Thank God you found us. We've been wandering for days and we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we'd begin to starve. Children and adults surround us, packed up and ready to go. I don't know what any of those icons mean, but sure, we'll escort them back to the city. That's definitely the easiest way of doing this. Oh my goodness, this is so terrifying. This is so terrifying! To say I'm stressed would be a huge understatement. Okay, cool. Look, the rest of our convoy are here. Hooray, welcome to hell. Now, oh, that's sweet. I'm very curious to find out where exactly geographically we are right now. At least hope is increasing, so that's good. Okay, we desperately need more houses or people are going to freeze to death. That's something I'd rather avoid if I can. What's this? Feed more with less. Ah! This is where we have to start getting awkward. Ah! Okay, so we can cook soup instead of full meals to feed more people with the same amount of raw food. Food additives. We can add sawdust to meals to make them more filling. Nah. To be fair, we're actually doing okay for the moment, so... He says, literally one piece of food. Yikes. Welcome to Tory Simulator 2020. It's very exciting to see that this is what their utopia will be. And actually, no, this is too unrealistic. If it were their utopia, there'd be a fucking huge mansion, like, over here. Okay, so... we seem to be doing alright so far. I mean, just ignore this. No! Why? Why did I jinx that? No, no, no! No! Fuck! It's fine. Let's not worry about it. Everything's chill. Everything's chill. Fuck. God, this is so depressing. This is so depressing. Just listen to that music. It's too cold for it to be operative. Wonderful. See, this is why we need to work on renewable energy. God. What's gonna happen when all the coal runs out, huh? You freeze like these people here. Gee whiz. We're fucked. We're fucked. Don't know how else to say it, we are just fucked. When powered by a generator, these contraptions create additional smaller heat zones around them. Okay. I see. Well, that's fine, because what we can do, if we research heaters, we can put a heater over here, like between these two medical tents, and then we can put more housing around it to keep people alive. I'm so smart. Oh my god. The temperature's gonna rise. I'm so excited. I never noticed that there's like a weather thing up here. That's really cool. Steam Hub! Okay, right. Now people have access to all of their games. Okay, so now people are getting upset about just how cold their homes are. That's fine, because we've got something underway. So we can promise that we will start heating 2 cold homes. So this is fine. Now, I'm just saying, so we have Steam thingies. What's this? A Steam Hub. There's a lot of steam coming out there. Steam is just water, so it doesn't have all of the pollutants that the generator would produce. Why don't we build some kind of net or something to try and catch some of that heat, or use it to power other things? Just saying, we'd be... Obviously, it's still not fully sustainable, but we're recycling some of that energy and putting it to good use with people. Just saying. Okay, we've reached the bridge to Winterhome. A brass plaque on the bridge tower reads, "Built by the people of Winterhome in AD 1887. The bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automaton." Oh, whoa, how cool. I don't know what the point of it is, but... We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marvelling at the steel bridge spanning it. Even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city, or disassemble it for resources. I mean, that's interesting because with an automaton, it could sweep some of the snow away and make it less chilly. That would work, right? What's this? Finding the bridge to Winterhome proved that we were on the right track, but it also raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. We'll find out at Winterhome. Why does that make hope fall slightly? Get a fucking robot coming over, it's gonna be great! Okay, so we at least have enough resources to start housing people more efficiently, which I'm very grateful for. I'm scared they won't make it. That's probably why everyone's getting sick, because everyone's homeless. There we go. Oh, look at that! So we've got a proper new house. A house! That's cool! Something substantial, not just a tent. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Woo! This is one of my big gripes with this game. The camera angle movement is so sensitive. Like, why even let it go this fast? Wow, I think this is probably the most successful settlement I've ever made. Oh, this is coming along swimmingly. I mean, we've got no food, but, you know, swimmingly. Right, hothouse. Hothouse. Oh, I'm excited for this. Right, let's see what... Ooh. Excuse me? Who are you? How would we see him up there? Oh, hello. We found an exhausted man at the edge of our city. He said that he came from Winterhome, a settlement located not far from here, and that he was the last survivor. Winterhome is dead. Everyone's dead. There's no hope for survival in this accursed wasteland. You're all doomed. You must escape. Well, if we're doomed, can we escape? These were his last words. So we're alone. Wow, this is going to make people feel great. Hope Force, what a surprise. This is fine. Let's not worry about it. It's going to be great. We must save ourselves and our children. We must go back. I mean, to be fair, I think it said that they went north. So why would you go north when it's colder? Head towards fucking the Mediterranean. Winterhome has fallen. They're all dead? How can we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People start to gather as the news of the fate of Winterhome spreads through the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to set in. I must give them purpose. Choose your path. People are shaken, racked by fear and doubt. They've lost hope in our chances of survival. Desperation could quickly push them to commit reckless acts. You have to unite them behind a vision of the future. Decide now what will give them purpose and restore hope, or else our city will descend into the chaos that consumed Winterhome. Faith. Spiritual strength. Not being funny, I think we need to kind of make sure that people are living. We'll do that. Yes! Cool, so we now have a new set of laws. Exciting, exciting. There's no future here, we have to go back to London. United we survive, only order can give us stability. Anarchy, not the cold, was the downfall of Winterhome. Oh my, it's all happening now. It's all going tits up. To be perfectly honest, though, not being funny, why would you travel north? I swear it said that they went north in the intro sequence. Right, sir, one of our men insists on living in the street. We've brought him to you so maybe you can talk some sense into him. Look, sir, everything I had I earned myself. I'll be damned if I take up space under a roof when I've no way to pay for it. Since I've lost my hand, I can't work, so that's it. Oh, a care home, eh? Interesting. Let's have a look at that. The Book of Laws. The gravely ill and amputees will be cared for a low cost in special homes. Residents of care homes eat half as much. Oh, that's cool. So this actually means that they're, for lack of a better phrase, not quite such a burden on the resources of the settlement. I can deal with that. Yes, let's build one. Oh. Whoa! Look at that. I keep trying to find a good place to finish this episode, and it's just not happening. There's a lot going on. Our first automaton is operational. This will help our economy greatly. Automatons can replace entire manual labour crews. They work around the clock with short breaks to refuel at the generator. We can research upgrades to raise their efficiency and capability. I see! Well, that sounds like very good news. Very good news indeed. The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of our people are still so scared that they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. They've come to try and change your mind. So we've got 15 days, it seems, to get this shit sorted. Okay. Oh, look at this dude. Whoa! There's some fucking War of the Worlds shit right there. I think realistically we should probably have the automaton working on the most pressing thing, which is the coal, so... Oh, he's building! Oh, cute! Look at that! That's terrifying. Don't stand in its way. Yes! The children can work here as well. Farming, it's not, you know, it's not going to be that difficult. They can handle it. Why is this thing still here? It's done build. The building's finished. What are you doing? You finished building it ages ago. People are working here. Oh, look at this. Oh, the houses. They're actually, like, joining together as well. I like that a lot. That's so cool. I've not managed to get this far, basically, in the game. Until now. Oh, that's so dope. Hopefully they won't freeze to death now. Oh, we need to build a care home. Yes! We'll build it there to keep them warm as well. Wow, look at us! We're actually building a town! An actual settlement! I'm so excited. Hope will increase once the care home is ready. There we go. Hope rises. Look! See? Chill out. I mean, maybe that's not the most sensitive term to use. Ah. A note of thanks. Someone left a note at the care home. It reads, "Thank you. With all the work we have to do, it's so hard for families to properly care for the invalid. Places like this make life a little easier for all." That's right, bitch. Seriously, why are you still here? Why is it not going there? I'm scared because I think it's broken and we're going to run out of coal at this rate. Okay, we can also put down a steelworks. That's pretty cool. Right, well, for some reason the automaton is still stuck at the hothouse. No clue why. But regardless, I think this is a pretty good place to leave it for this episode. So it's been a while since I've played any city building game on the channel. Tell me what you guys think. Should I continue playing this? I'm interested to see what happens next. If not, I'll just play it in my own time. It's no big deal, is it? At the end of the day, see how long we can keep people alive for. But yes, thank you everybody so much for checking this out with me. I really do appreciate it. And I know that 2020 has been a trying time. We'll just leave it at that. But fingers crossed that I don't know. But this just means that the festive period is now even more reason to enjoy yourself, eat lots, drink lots, be with the people you love, or at least those you can be. Just make the most of it, and let's enter 2021 with the knowledge that there is some hope on the horizon. It's not going to be easy all the time. We know that for a fact. We've got other things to worry about, but when it comes to things like the virus, there is a vaccine, there are several vaccines, and yeah, fingers crossed, we may start returning to a degree of normality this year. So thank you everybody so much for checking this out. Please stay safe, and please be the reason that somebody smiles today. Have a great day, everyone.